guys, welcome to another Money in the Mercedes. Thanks for joining me. As promised in the promo, we're going to talk about scaling your small business. Now, the number one question I always get asked in all of my DMs and questions from friends and so forth, the number one question I always get asked is, how do I scale my small business? And the word scale is a little tricky. What does scale mean? It can mean a lot of things, but it typically means larger, more, faster, better, etc. Scale, you can scale in a number of different ways. Now, most small business owners, when they're thinking about scaling, they're just really thinking about growing. How do I grow my small business? Now, when they're talking about growing, are they talking about just getting more employees, more equipment, more trucks, more this, more that? No, that may take that, but that's not what they're wanting. What they're wanting is they're wanting to actually make more money. Let's face it, when you think about growing your company, when you think about growing your income, all you're wanting to do is grow my profit, grow how much money I make. Now, the easier that can be done, the better. Correct? We definitely don't want to make it harder on ourselves to actually make more money. Unfortunately, though, a lot of people make it a lot more difficult to make money than it really has to be. I had a client recently, great guy. He's a veteran. This video is for you, Sarge, as promised. He's a veteran. He has a pet supplement business, just getting started, getting off the ground. So this is a perfect example of what I would do with a client in this situation and what I've done with him. The first thing you have to do is you have to scale, right? You can't sit there making no money. You can't sit there just languishing in the overhead with no money. You don't want to go broke. You just can't wait around and hope that everything kind of turns out, because then crap, you might as well just have a job, right? So small businesses have to be handled specifically in this fashion. For all my small business clientele, there is a very specific way I have them structure themselves so they can maximize how much money they can get making, how much sales, how much revenue they can bring in, top line revenue, obviously net revenue. These things all are huge parts of doing well in a small business. Small business owners can make a ton of money if it's done right, or you can flat lose your ass if you do it wrong. But here at Corey G and Success, we don't do it wrong, we do it right. So guess what? We never lose our ass. Love it, right? Winners, we always win. That's all we do. We win, win, win. How's that song go? I forgot, but it's win something. Win, win, win. That's what we do. Get that in your mind. We win. Okay, now let's talk about how to scale/grow a small business. Yes, lots of ways to do it, and a lot of people do it absolutely wrong. A lot of experts, so-called experts, do it wrong. Let me give you the right advice. Let me tell you exactly how to do it. Let me tell you the way I've been coaching companies to do it for over 20 years that always works, 100% of the time. Now, once in a while, there's some person that just won't follow my advice. I can't be responsible for them not taking my advice, but this system works all the time, and once I lay it out for you, you're gonna understand why. Super simple, common sense solutions. That's all I ever have. I don't go with the complex. I don't believe in it. Things don't need to be complicated. People that try to make things overcomplicated for you, they're only doing it for one reason, and that's to trick you out of your money. We're not gonna allow that here. Not gonna happen. Okay, so let's get to the meat. Okay, so getting to it. How do we scale a small business? No, we do not spend more money. No, we do not hire more people. No, we do not buy all brand new equipment and all these other things that people will tell you to do. Fastest, simplest, easiest way we're gonna do it is we're gonna scale via the thing that you could control this very minute. It costs you absolutely nothing. Matter of fact, it's gonna save you time. So the best ways to do it are to simply start with your current clientele, your current customer. Now, there's 3 ways to handle your current customer. The first way, and the most powerful way to grow your business and make more money, is to take your current customer list, and this is my favorite, and this is the one you should do first, okay? And you take them and you make them pay more. Sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? Wait, Corey, what do you mean make my customers pay more? Trust me, it works. They'll pay more. But there, of course, there's a trick to it. There's a secret. You just can't charge somebody more just to say, hey, I'm gonna up my prices. That does not go over very well. Trust me, I've seen that crash many times. Just don't go to your customer and say we're raising prices. Doesn't work. But of course, as I coach, You have to raise prices if you want to make more money, but there's a way to do it. So the first way to grow your small business is to raise prices. But remember, there's a specific way to do it. The way to do it is add more value as you raise the prices. So instead of just saying, hey, I'm going to give you the exact same thing for a higher price, which will not go over well, you who are now more educated because you're watching this video, you're going to say, I'm going to add more value along with the higher price. Doesn't have to be double value, doesn't have to be $1 million worth of stuff. It can just be more value. Now, it can't be something just cheap. It's got to be something that actually has real value to it, right? I'll give you a perfect example. Let's say you have a cleaning business and you want to raise your rates on your cleaning business. Well, you clean your customer's house, let's say, and you charge, for sake of argument, $100. Now we want to go ahead, we want to raise it up to $125. Now it's going to go over like a lead balloon if we tell this customer, hey, I'm going to clean your same house the same way, but I'm going to charge you $25 more or 25% more. Not going to work. So what you want to do is you want to add a small service on top of this. It doesn't have to be big. It can be just something that needs to be done that you can do while you're there. It's not going to take you much more time at all, but it's going to make a big difference in the value for the customer. So to use my example on a house cleaning business, let's say you just wanted to go ahead and say, I'll clean one side of your house's windows. I'll clean the inside of the refrigerator. You'll dust all the fans that normally don't get dusted. I mean, whatever it is, add some extra value. As you raise the price, customer will not have a problem with it. And if the customer does have a problem with it, time to get rid of the customer. Which brings me to solution number 2, which is don't fear losing customers. The second solution here to grow is we have to charge a higher price. It always has to be the case, but we're gonna add more value. Now you're gonna lose some customers, and that's perfectly fine. We're fine losing some customers because guess what? They were the cheap customers. They were the ones that were gonna try to penny and nickel and dime us all day. They were the ones that were gonna take more time, pay us less money, and always complain about it. You know what? Good riddance with those kind of customers. You don't need them anyway. They're time killers. Never be afraid to lose your bad customers. So strategy number 2 is raise the prices by adding more value with the intention of getting rid of the bad customers. This will allow you to free up more of your time to, 1, do more time and services and goods to your higher paying customers, right? That's going to grow sales. But it's also going to free up your time for solution number 3, which is what I always recommend, and it's the best solution of all because it grows your sales the most, scales your business the most, and that is more customers paying more money. Now let's do the math. If you currently have 10 customers paying you $100 each, that's $1,000. If you had those same 10 customers, but they were paying you each $125, now that's $1,250. Instantly, you've raised your revenue by 25%. See how easy that is? And yes, playing on strategy number 2, it doesn't matter if we end up losing some customers. Even if it goes down to 8 customers versus 10, but they're still paying $125, it's still gonna be greater than 10 paying $100. Even though it's exactly the $1,000 the same, what's gonna change is your time is now freed up because you only have 8 customers instead of 10, and they're your best 8 customers. So this brings me to the math on strategy number 3 on how to scale your small business, how to grow your small business, which is to not only get customers paying more, but then obviously get more customers. Now, because we used strategy number 2, which was to intentionally shed some bad time-sucking customers, we now have extra time to go out and get new customers. So the third strategy is to free up the time to then go get new customers to fill the gap left by the customers that we got rid of intentionally. Now we're gonna move to 2 or 3 more higher paying. So what does this get us back to? It gets us back to near the same clientele, customer base, but they're all paying more now, which then gives us that 25-30% increase in revenue. However, it doesn't stop there. No, it doesn't, because now we're ready to scale clients. We're ready now to scale customers, which that's a different video. A little bit teaser here. Next video is gonna be, well, geez, Corey, super consultant to the successful. How do we get more customers? That too is very easy. Common sense strategies, always with me, right? So tune in the next video. We're gonna talk about how to get more customers. See you on the next one. Oh, and before I go, stop, please subscribe, like, share, invite some friends. The more people that can see this stuff, the more people we can help. We can help a lot of people together. Obviously, I do these YouTube videos for free, right? I'm gonna spit out so much knowledge on these things. It's gonna help you, your friends, your family. So please subscribe, please like, please share. The more we can get this message out, the more people are gonna be successful. That's what I'm all about. I want the world to be successful. Maybe it's a crazy idea, but that's just who I am. I want everyone to be successful, and there's enough to go around. No such thing as scarcity. Get that out of your mind. So like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.